It is so yellow. Why is it so yellow? Good morning, ladies and gents. So, this is a vlog. I don't know. It's gonna be like quite a bit. Okay, you can't see me like that. I hate that. Really need to brush my hair. Talking and doing Oracle and just all around good stuff. My oldest daughter came to me, messaged me yesterday out of the blue, and there was a lot that was said. I mean, we talked for at least 2 hours about a lot of stuff. And I've still yet to find the spell to reverse a binding on a ring that her best friend did against something about against her will. This person was grooming her for sex. This pissed me off. And this person is he, she, it, whatever this person is, better be glad that I don't live in Amarillo right now. Because while my mom and dad might not do anything about it, I sure damn will. I'll take matters in my own hands. You fucked up and fucked with my child. Don't do that. And to bind her against her will, to weaken her will, is a humongous detrimental. You want to get your ass whipped? No. So, I'm in the hunt for that. And then, I mean, we talked about a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that needs to be gone. She needs a huge cleansing. She is... mentally, she's not okay. Physically, I know she's not. I feel it. Her energy's off. Her chakras are completely blocked. And, so, yeah. Like, no. This Mama Wolf is going to take care of it. Because Grandma Wolf and Papa Wolf ain't doing shit to do anything about this. No. See, I am not afraid of getting my hands dirty. I'm not afraid of getting my hands bloody. When it comes to my kids, whether they live in Amarillo or here with me, I'm going to do what is in my power to do. So yeah, it's been one of them. Yesterday was one of them days. She told me a lot. Like, my great aunt passed away, and she was quite old, but I really took that hard because I really loved my Aunt Jeannie. And then she told me that my dad has cancer. They got the tumor out, but they're doing chemo for precautions. Now that's not to say that the cancer will not return, because there's always that chance, and they always tell you that. So get off. There's that. My mom has, like, mentally, physically, and emotionally just fucking checked out. Not there. I mean, just not there anymore. Completely not there anymore. So, Um, and my sister has this new boy toy. Well, I want to call him a boy toy because from what I read on my reading, he's no good. And until my daughter says otherwise, because she's the one that wanted me to check up on that. And so this morning, I got on Facebook, my Enchanted Tarot page, and I went live and I did a reading there, and I had all of the cards was reversed. And so yeah, it was like major issues going on there. There's going to be a conflict, but this is needed to have change. Now, as to say if it actually will work, I don't know. But that's what the card said. And what else? She told me that she was raped at 14, lost a baby at 15, which would have mean that I would have been a grandma. Contrary to what my mom says, I am actually the mother of her, and she's the grandma, so she would be a great grandma, but not a grandma. She was already a grandma when I had all three of my kids. So and she needs to get her head out of her ass and start freaking, yes, I get it. Having somebody that you love has cancer is traumatizing, it's stressful, it's depressing, but this does not mean when you have kids that are counting on you to be there for them. I mean, because you're not the, and this is the thing with my mom, this has always happened in the past. She's always checked herself out like non-existent. And, you know, everyone goes through this no matter what, whether it is a loss or a divorce or anything like that. We all have stresses. We all get depressed. But what you do, you deal with it. And you pull yourself together for your supposedly kids' sake. Okay? You just do that. Like, I took time and I cried at least twice yesterday when I found out that my father has cancer and that my great aunt had passed away. And but I had, in my mind, I had already set out, you know, yes, this is bad news. Yeah, they caught it in time. I do have a loss. I do need to mourn. But there is a time for that mourning. I have a little girl that is counting on me to get up every morning, get her up, get her dressed, get her out the door and at school. And instead of clocking myself out, I will immerse myself in my craft. I will immerse myself in my tarot. I will surround myself by people that will uplift me, and I'll be in the present. You know, there is nothing you can do um, when you're dealing with a loved one that has had cancer, or that has cancer, or that, but just to be there. And it is a lot of stress. Yes, it is a lot of stress. But this is not the first time we had somebody that has had cancer in our family. Her dad, my pawpaw, died of cancer. She pulled herself together through that. And this, you need to pull yourself together. Okay? When the kids, granted, my daughter is 17, my son is 19, but my daughter at least is counting on her grandma, which she calls mom, which I don't mind now. Before I did, but now it's like, you know what, she's been there, so yes, she's going to call her mom. And that's understandable. Now when she says like Danny or Aline, I'll be like, hey, I gotta kind of cut you off there. That's your mom and your dad. They've been there for you. So let's just, let's take a step back and reword that, and show them some respect. And I did that to her once, but the thing is, my daughter really is counting on her. My daughter has been through so much that it's literally put her into a mental ward. And that right there broke my heart, because my daughter is by far not crazy at all. If anything, she is gifted like her mama and her sister. And for some odd reason, that is on just my side, my kids and me. Like, both of my daughters are very intuitive people. They're very gifted people. And they're both into the craft. My youngest, I'm teaching tarot and pendulum. My oldest, she's very much already into, spells and stuff. And so it's like, and it's funny, the things that my mom and dad were trying to shield her from, she ended up going exactly the direction that I did. And a lot of other things too. Like, she said that she's bisexual and she's polyamorous, and I'm like, and she's like, and I told her, I said, oh no, as long as you're happy, that is what counts to me. I don't care if it's with a boy or girl or both. Do what is right for you. Do what you feel in your heart is right. What makes you happy. That's what's important to me. And I think that was kind of like a load off, because my mom and dad are very staunch Christians, very old-fashioned. They don't believe that a woman should be with another woman, anything like that. They got their head stuck in the whatever era or century. But it's like, times are changing, so, you need to really support your child in whatever direction they're going, whether it's with religion or beliefs or, who they prefer to be with. Look, their deity, the universe, the divine made them this way. And for you to tell them any different is like, And I see it taking place all over again. And see, this is the reason why I never told my mom and dad that I was bisexual. Now, my daughter, my oldest daughter, knows it because I told her yesterday. And I have kept that from my family for the longest time. And so it's like, you know, you have this opportunity to learn and grow from your children and evolve and being awakened and everything and enlightened. But how can you do that if you do not learn to accept that this is the way things are now, you know? And it has nothing to do with the person being a bad parent or them saying, oh, where did I go wrong at? No, you look at this as an opportunity. This is what the divine in the universe is setting forth to you. And this is what they're saying to you. I am giving you this child that is gifted. And she or he sees with a broader spectrum. Embrace this part of her. Learn from it. Because then you will grow and you will not stay stagnant. So, and I see it happening, the same thing that happened to me. Like, my daughter is keeping the crap away, you know, hiding it. She's, as we call it, in the broom closet, as we say. And I feel this is what's going to happen. Granted, they are, like, aware, you know, that she does tarot and everything, but they don't realize exactly how in depth she is in the craft. They know that she is drawn to the spirits and demons and Lilith and all that, but they don't realize that she has already done the craft. She has already done the spells and whatnot. And you know, that's part of going and saying with the witch's pyramid, you know, to dare, to will, to be, and to be silent. That's the last one. Because any negative feedback can harm or change an outcome of a spell. So she's doing good on that part. And you know, sometimes but I do have a feeling she's going to get hurt by them. And because it's happened to me, and if that day happens when she finally opens up completely and tells them, and she comes to me or calls me and says, they said this and this, and I'm going to be like, baby girl, I am so sorry. I've been down that road so many times with them. I said, it's not that they are bad parents or that they're bad grandparents, but you know, that was the way that they were brought up and raised. And so they think that that's the only way to go. And I'll be like, you know, if I have to, if you get kicked out or anything, you can just come and stay here for a little bit till you figure out what you want to do. So there's plenty of job opportunities here. And I'll be like, Brahms pays good. Allsup's pays every week. Allsup's you'll get full time and you'll get insurance. Everything. You just. And I'll be like, if your girlfriend wants to come over here and spend some time with you, that's fine with me. So that's kind of like what's really going on. Like, that was just yesterday. I mean, like I said, we've had a very extensive conversation that lasted for 2 hours, and then it was time for her to take her medicine. It was time for me to get off because I had to get ready to go get my Morgana. And then we came home, and then she talked to Morgana for a little bit, and I was hoping that would cheer her up, because I could just, I felt her pain and her sorrow and her just, and I needed her energy and her vibe and her, just her in general to be lifted up, and have just a little bit of hope and happiness. And I know that Morgana it's really good about that, you know. So like I said, this whole month has been kind of crazy for me, with not working, and I did end up being able to get Morgana's Halloween costume for this year ordered, and I ordered me some laundry soap and some dish soap so I could do laundry and dishes. That won't be here until the end of the month. But you know what? I wonder. Wonder. It's not doing anything. But this witchy mom is going to kind of get a care package, a witchy care package for her. Like, I got the tarot cards that I want to give her. I'm going to give her some spells that she can use. And some gemstones, some crystals she can use. What I'm going to do, come over here. Because if I can get some before the 30th, that would be so good. See, Prime. October 1st. I don't need it. I need it before the 1st. These are all October 1st. Yep. Damn it. I was hoping. Of course, October 1st. I found one that I'm not. Okay, this one. October 1st. That one won't be here until like the 27th or 30th. I ain't gonna take the chance. It's fine. I do need a laundry hamper though. That's kind of cute. Y'all know I'm not gonna pay $199 for a freaking laundry hamper. Dice alcohol is like freaking 20. Sorry about that. I just ordered me some pots and pans because I needed them really bad. Continue shopping. What else do I want? I need. See how much their towels are. Towel sets. You don't have many pretty colors though. Wow. I know. It will go through. Alright, got that tapestry light, stuff to hang the tapestry, and a new set of pants and pants. But that is it for now. Bye.